Hey guys, Tuesday or Wednesday actually, the 28th. September's quickly going away. So it's already noon here. We kind of raced out here this morning. It was nice and cool and the roof was dry. So we did finish up those last three uh, panels. Actually, it was more. It was 4.5. Four in the cut one. Lefty's enjoying himself in the sun right here. He loves just sitting in the sun. Poncho is the black fur and doesn't like the sun so much. He's already back inside, so there's the roof done. You can't really doesn't do it justice from this angle, but so all three sections of roof have metal down, and we just found out our gable trim is here, but we can't really put that on this year because in the order to do it, we got to finish up our soffits underneath each of these eaves, and then a fascia trim goes on along all the exposed wood that you still see there, and that slips under the drip edge, and then you can put the gable trim over, covers all that and adds up the sides here, not in the front but up the sides on each of the gable ends. So we can't put that up this year. We probably won't get to it. So next, after in the afternoon here, we're gonna do the flashing here. So this flashing, this part will go up against the side of the house, come down and make for a water sealed tight fit, and then this stuff goes over the metal roofing and gets screwed in on each of the ribs of the metal roof up there. And we got to make some cuts around the windows because the windows come down so low that that's 6 inches flashing that'll go up that wall, but the windows only have about 2-3 inches maybe underneath it, so we're gonna have to cut out some material around each window. But we are gonna take the zip tape, which is the flashing tape, and tape over that whole seam all the way down that wall, and that should give us good seal from any winter snow. And then once we've sided the house, that'll all be covered up anyways by siding, so I'll be back there, and nice watertight fit. So yep, that's what we're gonna do next. Morning guys. Sunday the 1st of October. That really makes you feel anxious because we know this is down to the last couple of weeks that we'll be here. So chilly, off again, on again, rainy morning. Worked all day yesterday and Friday. I know I showed you about the metal up on the roof and finishing that. We played with it a little, had our friend Steve, this is his trailer by the way, he dropped that off. He's going to keep it in our barn this winter, so he dropped by and we just showed him that flashing. So he was thinking about maybe today coming over and helping us get that flashing up there a little better, get some of the wrinkles out and stuff. And he thinks we can put up the gable trim, that metal trim, so at least that part for the winter, and then we back screws out in the spring and fit the rest of our soffit and fascia trim up there. But he thinks it'd be just a little bit of a precaution to have that up for the winter, allowing wind and snow and rain and stuff not to get in there. So feels like a used car lot because we got Steve's trailer here, and then our friend Anita brought her travel trailer and allowed us, Shannon's sister Peg is coming for the week and we pick her up tomorrow. So we always say we don't have any room. A lot of times there's a tent set up with a queen size bed, perfect, but not on these cold mornings. You wouldn't want somebody out there, a guest out there. So she was good enough. She stores this not too far down the road here, but she dropped it off for a couple of days that Peg will be here, and we'll have that and have her basically a nice place to sleep and stuff. We'll put a space heater in there for her and everything, so should be good. So, but it does make our driveway here full. So what we're going to do today, right now, we're going to go up and start preparing for the front door. That's the back door that you see behind me. That'll probably be the last thing to go in because we're in and out of there 50 times a day and stuff. So we think we'll throw the front door on though and get that ready. So that's what we're going to do first here. All right, guys, it is chilly. That wind comes in this door and out that door and vice versa. And it is creating a nice draft that we do not want. So anyways, we bought this door and it's set for 2x4 framing. So let me just show you real quick. Take this piece of stock that I got off of here. So that is framed for 2x4 framing, and our framing is 2x6. So we have to make up the difference with what's called a jamb extension. So this piece of wood that I got actually makes that perfectly now the right width to fit in this doorway right here. So that's what I'm working on right now. They even come with this kit that extends your threshold. I'll have to, if it looks bad when we put the porch on next year and the two different colors bugs me, I'm probably gonna have to spray paint that the color of this. So it's like a copper brushed bronze, or this door is like I guess a brown they'd call it, or something, bronze, I don't know. So anyways, so Shannon's working on the threshold right now. We just put a piece of OSB there. She glued it down and then screwed it. Then she's gonna put some of this drip edge stuff, just like we do the windows, fit it in there real nice and make a nice little well to, so water does not come in this door at all. This will be under a porch after next year, hopefully, so if everything goes to plan. So, but right now it'll have to last this winter. So, and then we'll probably do the rest of this doorway just like a window also, and seal it with some tape and stuff, and then we'll be ready for the door. So I'm working on this door. Already got the jamb extension on this side, and what I'm using is what's called a trim screw. It's hardly got any head to it. And what you can do is it goes in like almost like a finish nail. Let's see, right there, goes below the surface, nice and easy. Just take a nice little bead of caulk and put it over that, and you won't even see that. Actually, we'll have the brick molding back on there too, so you probably won't even see it. So that's what I'm working on right now. All right, guys, for the most part, the door's in. Couple little tweaks, but we're gonna break for lunch right now, so. But it looks good. Guys, the front door is in. We had a couple of stops to make and some other stuff this afternoon. Oh, windstorm blew through while we were doing the door, so we took a little break because we couldn't even keep the door open. It's crazy up here in the mountains sometimes. So anyways, but it's in. Just got to get some hardware. We're going to go up to Idaho Falls on Tuesday. Home Depot, Lowe's, look at what hardware they have. pick something out for that door. And then this is for the back door right there. So we'll pick out something matching. This door came brown. We couldn't get this one brown unless we special ordered it. So we'll just probably end up painting it or something, or keep it white on the inside. I don't know yet, but yep. So we're good. Another thing off the list. Morning, guys. That was a great sunset last night. After 2 days of, actually 2.5 days of rain and actually snow, you could even see at night. But we are quickly getting into the winter season. We'll probably leave a week from today. Today's Thursday the 5th, and we'll leave on the 12th, I think. So that's the plan right now. So today we're back at it. I worked yesterday. We've had Shannon's sister here with us for a visit, and Tuesday was such a rainy, nasty day. We went up to Idaho Falls and got our door handles. So I'll probably start doing the door handle, maybe the other door over here. I got to put some of the spray foam in and around the door that we set the other day, put some zip tape on the outside and put that molding back on, probably get to that. And then we'll probably do another video tomorrow, and I'll upload this, and that could be the last video from Wyoming, and maybe we'll do another one packing up and getting out of here. Maybe show the house when it's totally dried in. We got some molding to put up on the roof that we're gonna try to get up, some gable trim, and that's out here. You can see that laying out here. We're gonna try to get that up with our friend Steve on Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, we're supposed to have some good weather coming in, but we got snow up on all the mountains now. And I don't know if you can even see it. There's still a little bit of cloud cover. We see some blue sky moving this way, so it is supposed to be sunny today and then for the near future, so that's good. And we'll get it warmed up a little, about 10 degrees warmer. It's cool at night, running that heat. But yeah, let's see how far we get. We'll start with this door. Shannon's been doing the bird blocking up here, and that's taking, she's just stapling some of this roofing material, the underlayment, up in between each of the rafters, because if you climb up there, you can see right outside. It's just daylight. You can put pieces of 2x4 and cut them, but we're gonna have soffit under here and some trim and all that stuff, and we want this roof to get some ventilation stuff. So you can actually just, if you were up there on a ladder, you could stick your hand right through and to the inside of the house. So she's just been stapling some stuff. Not that we don't have a lot of, because of the lack of trees, there's really no squirrels, raccoons. We don't have any of that around here. There's deer and some birds. So basically, we just want to block it against the birds coming in here and trying to nest for the winter and stuff. So just something simple like that. So she's been working on that, almost done with that. And these two doors and doing the 10 rafter ties that I got to do up there. But that won't take long either. So we'll get to it in these next 2 days. All right, guys. So I took the flashing tape and taped around the door, just like we do on the windows. And now I'm just putting the molding back on that came with the door that we took off when we put the door in. So I'm just putting that back on now. And then I'll do a little bit of caulking on it around the molding, and it should be pretty dry. With all the rain we got, there was just a tiny little puddle at each corner where there was still airspace in between here. And then we're gonna fill that with foam anyways on the inside, and it should be buttoned up pretty good for the winter. So that's where we're at. Shannon's doing her bird blocking on this lower roof. She's just about done with that, and she'll finish up the up top a little bit more on the upper roof, and we'll be done with that project. And hopefully the front door this afternoon will be finished. And probably I'm thinking we might straighten up the barn or start straightening up, because our friend Anita and our friend Steve wants to park his trailer, and we got more than enough room. We just got to make the room for it and stuff. So his trailer, and Anita wants to park a small boat that she has on a trailer, so won't be too bad. We've had her store that before, so maybe we'll do that, switch to that this afternoon, because they're both wanting to store those probably this weekend. All right, guys, got the door all situated. I'll go out and show you the front, how that turned out, but did the doorknob, deadbolt, and it's one of those keypad ones, fairly easy, just a 9-volt battery, and plug in two wires together and stuff. So other than that, it was normal deadbolt and doorknob. So that is in. And we did, Shannon finished up all the bird blocking and all the rafters. You can kind of see that glow. That's the sun going through that paper that we put in there. We shoved in there, and she stapled it. So we're just concerned about birds. Not, we could care less about wind and weatherproof. It's got an overhang over it, so water doesn't get in there really anyways. The other thing is that we did is the collar ties, and those will show when we finish off the ceiling up here. Eventually with tongue and groove is what we think we're going with. Those will look like, we'll dress those up and make them look like a couple of beams. You know, there's 8 of them. It came out to with the math. We did every 4th one, and that's gonna make also structurally the roof, if any snow sits on there for long periods of time and a lot of weight, it'll help not spread those rafters out. Also, the hurricane ties that I had put up, the metal hurricane ties at each rafter, that'll help greatly. So that is off the list. The last thing is our door here. We got some flashing up on this roof where it meets the wall. We want to do that, and we want to try to do the gable trim at the ends of the gables. So I think we're going to do that tomorrow, between tomorrow, Saturday, and some of Sunday, and start also cleaning up and putting everything away. Some of these tools will go to Tennessee with us. Some will stay here. We just go through it and determine what can fit in the bus and stuff. So that'll be next in the next couple of days. Here you'll see the outside of the door. I put the molding back on, caulked and sealed it all. We got the zip tape behind here. No water's gonna get in here. This is stuck to this. This is waterproof. This is waterproof. This has got caulking on it. So we got all that taken care of, and there's the doorknob. Just waiting for this porch, because that's a big front step right there. It's about 3 feet, 4 feet now. So, but it looks pretty good.